Hey everyone, we're going live with Yesmine Abed from Tunisia, who's going to be talking about her fashion photography and her art, about how nature inspires her, and all the things that make her love photography and grow her business and her talent. Here we go. Hi
Hello,
Yasmine,
hello.
how are you?
Hi. I'm fine. Just
Nice
wait a
to meet you.
minute. Nice to meet you too.
Everyone is joining now, and they are able to ask you any questions that they'd like. But we'd love to learn a little bit more about you and how you grew up and what inspires you. And as I just introduced you, you grew up by the sea in Tunisia, and you really
Yeah.
love nature, and it inspires you. But I'll let you introduce yourself and share with everybody who you are, first of all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yasmine, and I'm from Tunisia. I'm really from Kerkennah. Kerkennah is an island in Sfax, and I was born in Sfax because in Kerkennah there's no schools, so I just going there to with my parents to in the summer. And I don't know if some people see my feed because I usually use the seas and natural things. Like I told you, I was in Kerkennah, so I love really the sea and the natural, and that's why you see my feed like that.
Tell us about your day-to-day life. Is your full-time job a photographer, or do you work on other things too?
Well, as well, I'm studying cinema, so I do both of things. I am a photographer and I'm a filmmaker, so I do both of things. And I'm working with startups, with in fashion, with brands, freelancer who do a lot of things. I can't tell you that I'm working all day because there's sometimes that I work full time, and sometimes I just stay at home and just do the post production things.
Are you in school now studying film?
Yeah, I'm in school studying cinema.
Why did you choose to do that?
Well, I choose cinema because I just have um, my own perspective and my own vision that I really want to share with other people's, because we usually see the topping things, and I just want to change things and to maybe here in Tunisia we can do something like in America, or I don't know, something that's not a commercial thing.
What kind of stories inspire you, or what do you feel like you can share that other people can't?
Well, what inspired me is like the daily life here in Tunisia, because there's really full of things that can inspire you here. Like when I walk every day, I wanna to people just take a break and to enjoy life from another perspective, because we don't even have the time to take a break and to see Tunisia from a good eye, because we're really busy, we have a lot of things to do, and we can't see things from the beautiful eye. So that's really inspired me because Tunisia here is really a good thing to inspire people.
I don't know much about Tunisia. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe a film that you've worked on, or a photo shoot that you thought was really important? Because we have a lot of
Well,
artists that live in different places, and I feel like it's such a challenge but opportunity to show where they're locally from. And so how do you do that, or how do you find that?
Well, first of all, there is a two kind of people. The people really interesting about the underground of Tunisia, and the people who really want to show the beautiful thing of Tunisia. And I'm here, I'm with the people who really want to show the beautiful side of Tunisia, because we're not we don't have just the underground thing. We have beautiful things, a lot of beautiful things, like beautiful places, beautiful branding. That's really what we need to do, because I don't know, maybe you can tell me what you know about Tunisia to can help me to introduce Tunisia.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of beautiful places around the world. I'm wondering why you chose storytelling. Like, what stories that you feel like nobody could tell except for you?
Okay, first of all, my work is the reflection of the way how I see my country. For example, there's a lot of people out of Tunisia that they don't know Tunisia, that I really want to break this stereotype about how they see my country. It's like we are really normal people. We can be normal as like other people, like we wear bikinis, we can find a hijab mother, and beside her her daughter wearing those bikinis, you know, because when we say Tunisia, we say like hijaban people and Muslim people, that's all, you know. So we are not just like that. We are very normal people. We see the things like you see it. We are really open-minded, and there's really a lot of beautiful places, because once I talked with a friend, and he told me that Tunisia is like just a Sahara and a camel. That's all, and this is not a Tunisia. Like me, for example, I'm fighting for human rights. I'm fighting for, because this is the very important thing for me, you know.
Why is it important for you?
Because here there is a different there's three types of people. There's people that are really normal. We can find equality between women and men's, and there is the other type that there is the man is have the ability to do everything, not like the women's, and the other one that's like 50-50, you know. So for me, it's not about, I'm not, because a lot of people, they tell me that you are a feminist. I'm not a feminist. I'm just want to fight about the human rights. We are always, and we are always, and we are all equal, and just we're fighting about the equality here.
How do you feel like you can do help these topics or this topic with your art? Like, for so many artists and photographers around the world, they probably feel so passionate about a subject or multiple subjects. How can you, on a day-to-day basis, like, do something about it?
I start planning that with my friends. I have my friend, which is it is a stylist. So we are talking about how we're gonna do this and this and this and this, and then we meet people and try to understand them, to understand how they see things, their point of view, and then we make a document about everything we want to do and about the message that we want to transmit to people. And then we talk to them the second time, and we fix it. We make photo shoot. I don't know, maybe a photo shoot at home or a photo shoot outside, and we trying to do an exhibition with it, or maybe we just share it in Instagram, because here in Tunisia doing an exhibition is like really hard for us to doing it. You know, it's hard because you have to do it with the people who really have faith on you. Okay, but there's some friends who can help us to do our exhibitions, like there's a school named Maison de l'Image in Tunisia here, who help students or people or artists to do their exhibition in the way they wanted to do. And there is another place in the center of Tunisia who also help people or help artists to do their project, and they really believe in us and really support us to do whatever we want, and help us financially with the ideas, you know.
How do you, it seems like you have a very big community, like a lot of people look at your work, and I'm wondering, how do you build that? Like, can you give advice to anybody on how you get so many people interested in what you're doing?
Well, it's like big hard work, because you
Yeah,
must
of
have
course.
faith on yourself, and you must have faith on what you really do, and don't care about what other people say. I have a lot of friends like asking me, oh Yasmine, what you do, what you really do. I can't even understand your photos or the message that you want to transmit, because they usually see commercial things, and they can't understand the way I want them to see my photos, or my vision.
So now I feel like you're really popular. I mean, a lot of people know your work. I don't know how many of those people are in Tunisia and how many are outside. Can you talk about how you build a community of people? Forget the people that don't believe in you or that make it hard. What about the people that like you? How do you keep them engaged, or how do you build that?
For me, I can answer always by my work, and if I see that people really like some kind of my work, I keep always doing a lot of work um, to let them always following me, and really interested by my work. So this has helped me, and I get a lot of feedback from them that helped me to understand what they think about me, or what they think about my work. There is a lot of branding here, and a lot of startups. I know them, and I go to shoot their products, or I don't know, their products generally. So that's helped me to know them, because when you know, I don't know, for example, X person, that help you to know the other person, because they shares your photos, and the other person, they're gonna call you, and uh, want to work with you. So social media, that's really helped me to become where I am today.
Yeah, social media is obviously a game changer for business. Do
Yeah.
you get do you get business on Instagram? Do people message you, or do you go and you find something, a project you want to be a part of? How can people find more opportunities through like Instagram or social media? Do you have advice for them?
Uh, well, Instagram really helped me to find a lot of work, and to people know what I'm doing. But also, as I said, when I'm working with an artist, uh, they tell her friend or her other friend that I was working with Yasmine, and then the other one, he called me, and they tell me, oh, I see your Instagram feed, and I really like it, and I wanna work with you.
And what's like a dream project for you? What's something like, if I could give you unlimited resources to do something, what would you do?
My dream project, just for now, it's like to have the opportunity to work with famous marks. I don't know, like Gucci or something like that. This is my really, really big dream. And then I have another dream that maybe I can do it one day.
What would you want to do for them if you worked for them?
Maybe um, I can change a lot of things, or I can put my Tunisian issue with them. I can mix them. I can add a new vision, something like that.
So you said you have a stylist that you work with. Is there usually
Yeah.
just one stylist that you work with, or do you have like a bunch of people that you'll call for different things?
Generally, I have my friends. They're really close to me, and that we become a little bit together. So I have my stylist friends, and I have my makeup artist friends that I can't work anything without them.
Yeah. So do you always, sometimes you can't always have a makeup artist stylist. Were you ever doing that before without them? Like how would you start doing that if you didn't have
Without them, it was really hard for me to do a lot of work, a lot of work. But I keep I don't know, I keep going there and there and there, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I call a friend that he's not a stylist, but I just want him to help me in doing something. So I was really messed up. Yeah, I know.
And you have a lot of different types of people in your picture. How do you get those people to say yes? I know, like in a lot of like Arab or Middle Eastern countries, people don't like to be photographed, or they're like shy.
Well, here in Tunisia, a lot of people, they really like being models here. So you
Really?
just yeah, so just you can search them on Instagram and send them a message if they accept to work with you. And I don't know, maybe because people like my work, or I don't know, but generally they accept to work with me.
Is there any advice that you have for people that are just starting out?
Well, my advice is like to keep going and to keep fighting till the end, and never ever listening to negative things from people, because we are beginning from zero things, and we're gonna keep learning day after day. And if you have faith, you're really gonna go to another level. So just keep going and don't stop.
And how do you think they can find support if they don't have that support?
The problem here in Tunisia is like the financial things. You know, like the equipment is really expensive, and when you go to shoot in something, you're gonna pay a lot. So and also we have low payments, so we have really financial problems. Yeah, but maybe the thing that really maybe help us to do it as well as we want is like to have support from the biggest people, or from the people who have we have a capital, or a lot of people who know them. We can have an exchange. Maybe they can help us from the financial thing. Maybe they can help us to do a lot of exhibition, or to do a lot of, or to have a lot of meetings with other photographers, you know.
How do you get the gear now if you need something, like you need, any gear that you don't have? How do you go and find that?
We're just doing a collect together. We just keep always finding a solution, ask help from people. Just that's what we can do, because we are still young and we don't have a lot of money to do a lot of things. And as I told you, when we want to have equipment, we're gonna work hard, and in the end of summer, of 3 months of summer, yeah, finally I can get I don't know, a camera or something like that, you know. So it's really hard for us.
Can you give me an example of something that you used as like a hack? Like you didn't have this sort of equipment or this sort of thing, so you created?
Because here actually we don't work with a lot of equipment. Like we work with camera, tripod, when we wanted to shoot like an Instagram videos, we used the iPhone, you know. So once I was in work, and normally we think about having a camera, because I go to a friend to have her camera to can shoot, because my camera has broke up. So I keep always looking for my friends to have camera. And yeah, this is my fight this summer. It's like always I keep searching for camera to have it to can work with. So once we can't even have to have the money to call a friend, because we was really busy and we can't recharge our phones. So we keep shooting all the things with our phones, and it was really cool. I don't know if you see it. It's like the second, I don't wait, like the last photo that I shared, it was taken with the phone.
I've heard of like people that they also use like the kind of GoPro sticks to pretend like it's a drone, or like a long stick pole to pretend it's like a drone video. Yesmine? Yesmine? Oh no. Let's see if we can get her back. Thanks everyone for your comments. Yasmine is great. You should check out her page if you haven't. And you can see some of her work. Looks like she might have gotten dropped off. Let's just see if she can jump back on. Hey, Yasmine.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. There we go. Okay. So thank you, Yasmine, so much, and for everyone that joined us.